Hi everyone, my name is Simon. I'm a retired computer programmer, and what I'm doing now, I'm basically maintain some of my rental properties, and this is the first townhouse we bought. I bought it back in 1994, and when actually my daughter was about 1 year old here, and then we were here until about 2000, about 5 years here, and but out of that and time actually my daughter when she was like 4.5 and when she went to the first daughter actually 4.5 and went to China to live actually with my parents for a year, and also was actually my second daughter at the time. Actually she was 8 months old when she came back, and she was like on her birthday, the second birthday. So this is the townhouse we kept it. It's I 4 years ago I quit my job, and just to maintain these properties, and I am also thinking about doing actually a software. Once actually I'm done actually with actually some of what I'm doing now. But anyway, so I want to talk about it. A Splinter and then NGN. And just now, actually, I took down the storm door. That storm door has always caused a problem. Actually, at the moment, actually, I was doing it. Actually, my neighbor, Johanna, came actually just next door, and then they had a after they bought it probably for about 10 years, and they have replaced a few like a storm door, but however, in the end, actually they took down the storm door over there in the picture here. Um, so so now actually I'm taking down here because it's always giving me a problem. I don't know how many times I've been replaced the storm door, and while I'm doing storm door, now I'm talking about Splinter, and there's some of actually need a bit the metal splinter. Usually it's wood, right? But this time actually the metal actually went actually to my finger, this finger, and so actually I always have this tweezer in the door, in the car door. So I always have it because actually while you work on the construction, especially during these 4 years extensively, and then I don't know how many times I have to use this, but actually this okay. Now actually there's two splinter. This just now this one I took it out immediately, but there's another splinter actually still like causing problem actually with this finger, and then this probably happened more than a year ago, and then about 6 months ago actually I started like address this issue because actually, and then this part of actually the finger I was like swollen, and so actually I started actually peeling out. Actually the first time when I did it, I really went really deep, and then try to actually digging out that splinter out. So the analogy over here is that I had a two splinter, but with actually two different kind of results. One actually took out immediately, I would have no problem at all whatsoever, and then but another one I didn't take it out, and I have a struggle with it. Actually since actually the 6 months ago I did it, and open this and try to actually take that splinter out or whatever, and then actually I have done a few more times, and then this one has been shrinking down to a little bit, a lot now, and then more just like probably it's like a 1/4 inch closer, to the back tip there, and now it's just hard, and then basically infected, and then however I have to continue to actually open this tip out and then try to actually dig out, that's eventually I'm sure I'm gonna solve the problem. Here's kind of the knowledge, okay? This kind of splinter is a kind of problem in economy or something where we're looking at. Like, yesterday I posted about actually the nearby the Lake Forest Mall and being closing soon. And then Victoria Secret, so, closed yesterday. And I have a lady actually talk on the video there. And so this is the thing. Economy or whatever, either actually a small problem or with family or the company or the country, And really, actually, if there are situations like it's better actually if you things like that, right? You gotta think it more ahead of time, or maybe resolve the problem, when it happens. But don't wait, don't ignore the problem. It's like I ignored it, the splinter, what's gonna happen? Gonna cause misery for many, for long time to come, right? For me, so. But so actually now we're talk about the presidential candidates, and I am total actually Andrew Yang believer, and he did his homework. He wrote a book, and he talked about the automation, artificial intelligence. That take away the human jobs, and how we actually how we're supposed to do it. His proposal is like a universal basic income. He called actually a freedom dividend, give actually $1,000 a month to every 18 year old and above until we die. So this is actually, I think about it. Imagine actually the young girl and young boy actually when they're looking forward to their 18th birthday, and then beginning from that day actually they're expecting actually check from the government to give them a head start. Think about actually the nowadays like the struggle, stress, we are having the things is right, people, and the struggle we are having. So I mean, I think how exciting is that? I mean, mentally actually we can, I think a human being can accomplish so much stuff, given the opportunities, right? But however, if we're stressed up, if we're depressed, we're struggling with financially, whatever, then we start progress. That's why one part actually, I think this is going to have such social impact, not only a problem to United States, probably to the whole world. So America will be the leader, for actually providing that kind of solution. And I don't know how this thing going to really how can it work it out. But however, we're onto something. I'm sure there's the politician, the political system will work out somehow to actually to address actually the challenges with automation and artificial intelligence. We start talking about we'll talk about the future, or we'll talk about now and the last to come in the future. I think it's better actually we actually we're talking now, deal with now, and then don't. One problem is that don't ignore the problem there when there is, and that would be probably disastrous. I mean, with a country like us, like America, and it's gonna be a big problem. So another thing is I was thinking about it. These 4 years actually. I was fixing many places. I buy really bad properties and then remodel them, and commercial and residential properties. And then you gotta fix your roof before it rains. You gotta think ahead of the time. I mean, to me, actually, like my schedule, usually always I work in long hours and everything, and provide actually a better actually living space actually for actually my tenant. So but it really actually I'm just a small business person, but it really is like I feel like as for a country, for it's such a big thing. We need people actually really working hard, and also have good really have good idea, and also have the have the tools, and then to do this problem. I'm sorry, actually I'm learning my English, and actually I'm forcing myself to talk in English, right? Try to, but however I'm so please be patient with me. So actually what I'm thinking is that out of all these candidates, I feel like Andrew Yang is the grandmaster of the chessboard. When you play chess, right, the grandmaster can foresee a few steps ahead. So So if we, I think we choose our leader, choose our president, it's better, you know, that's actually, aiming for the grandmaster, you know, of the chess. I think he is the, the grandmaster, of this, but you guys, can check it out. I mean, what did he talk about it? Um, um, I think I stop here. Thank you. Bye.